It's time for the Daily Stand Up Podcast presented by AgileDad with your host, Lee Henson. Without any further ado, let's get started. I've always heard people say that you are or you become the people that you surround yourself with. So the question becomes, who do we surround ourselves with and are we like them? So, a dear friend of mine, Phil Barth, sent me over an article that was described as people who attract positive, uplifting friends do things differently. And after reading the article, I put together like a top 10 list of things that you can learn to cultivate that will make other people find you attractive. Kind of interesting, right? All right, let's go through. So, here's the top 10 list. Number one, right out of the gate, couldn't agree more, authenticity. People are authentic and true to themselves, embrace their quirks, their strengths, their weaknesses, and don't pretend to be someone they're not. One of the things I love, there's a young lady that I follow, and she's on social, she's on IG, and she has a tick and she has Tourette's. And she is just absolutely amazing, just a genuine, wonderful person. But her ticks drive some people crazy because her Tourette's is pretty bad. But it's one of those things where she's authentic and she's not trying to be someone that she's not. She's letting you know who she is, and she's just a beautiful, amazing person. And I think that sometimes if we look at who we are and how we act and be radically honest about who we are, it'll actually attract people to become physically interested in who we are. All right, number two, my favorite one on the entire list is a positive attitude. If you walk through life with the glass never half empty, it'll always appear to be half full. If you maintain a positive outlook, be just happy, radiate positivity, show people, put them in the situations and let them see where you are and what draws people to you. Positivity really is contagious and helps create this uplifting, supportive environment. All right, number 3, be inquisitive. This one's interesting. The inquisitive people approach life with raw, non-judgmental curiosity. They actively listen to others. They ask open ended questions. They show genuine interest in what other people are doing. They give their full attention. People are drawn to that. People like it when people behave that way. If you ask thoughtful questions and then stop and take the time to listen after you ask a thoughtful question for the thoughtful answer. All right, coming in at 4, which was a close second to my favorite one, kindness and empathy. These two kind of go hand in hand if you're doing them right. People who are kind-hearted and empathetic genuinely care about other people's well-being. They go out of their way to support others and to uplift them. They know that people can only be their best and do their best when their emotional and physical needs are taken care of at any given point in time. We can quickly conclude that these people are the ones who who like to understand before being understood. And I think that this kindness, killing the world with kindness, you hear me say, or lead with love, both of those things are just ways to show that you have empathy and kindness towards others. All right. Number 5, establish healthy boundaries. This one might not sound like one that fits in this, but people who establish healthy boundaries and have importance around self care and communicating their needs and setting boundaries in relationships and not having boundaries that are etched in stone, but having boundaries that are there to help guide you and support you in your efforts is going to really take you a long way. All right, how about number 6, open mindedness? I like this one too. If you're open minded, you are not afraid to take in different perspectives and ideas and process them. And it allows you connect and build relationships with a diverse range of individuals. Openness fosters a sense of acceptance, encourages deeper conversations, and allows people to talk together. We need to be open and honest in all of our communication. All right, number 7, create authentic connections. People who create authentic connections prioritize quality over quantity when it comes to friendships, relationships, followers, etc. Rather than seeking superficial connections, they invest their time and energy in building genuine and meaningful relationships. This is one I think I'm pretty good at. They value quality, intimacy with depth and connection over popularity. I like it. All right, number 8. These people have a commitment to self improvement. They can actively work on self growth and self improvement. They strive to become the best version of themselves. They try to constantly learn and evolve. They're present and understand the fact that when someone's upset or something's happening or it's a circumstance around them, they look at that as an opportunity for growth. When you have this kind of mindset, it attracts people with a similar commitment to growth, which is interesting. Number nine is gratitude. I've probably done no less than 10 episodes of this podcast on gratitude. People practice gratitude with true embodiment and appreciate people in their lives. They have reserved words, they express gratitude and make others feel valued and cherished. Gratitude's not just small talk for them, it's practice and felt fully, and it cultivates a positive, nurturing environment. And finally, number 10 is vulnerability. Now, I heard somebody once tell me, oh, people are vulnerable a week, and it was part of a presidential team. I'll let you do the rest of the math. But the truth is, vulnerability does not equal weakness at all. In fact, vulnerability is a sign of strength, and it teaches us that we can deal with and share who we are, our authentic selves. And we can express our emotions and share our experiences and create a safe space for others to do the same. This deepens connections, fosters intimacy, and helps people be more interested in who you are. So there you have it. That's going to do it for our Friday Agile, not so agile episode of the Daily Stand Up Podcast. If you have a topic you want us to discuss, make sure you reach out to us. Learn more at AgileDad.com. We would love to hear from you. I hope you have an amazing weekend. I challenge you to do better, live longer, do more. And I also ask you to stay healthy, stay well, and stay agile, my friends. Until next time, do take care.